Hello everyone, what's up? I'm Best Goldfish, and in this video I'm going to talk about how you can reduce the nitrate level in your aquarium. Okay, so you take your API master test kit or whatever and you test for nitrate, and it turns out it's be over 40 ppm or whatever. 40 ppm means parts per million, and you're like, you need to reduce this instantly. So how do you reduce this? Okay, that's what I'm going to talk about. Let's get started. Okay, so the main way to reduce nitrates in an aquarium, and the most efficient way, is by doing water changes. Large amounts of water changes, like large percentages of water changes. What does that mean? Like 80%, 70%. Pretty much water changes that are more than 50%. Doing that weekly or as needed can easily help reduce nitrate level. So how does it reduce it? Okay, you just think that your tap water has zero nitrates, and you clean, like you remove 50% of the water in your aquarium. You tested it before, it had 40 parts per million, and then you reduce 50% of the water, and then you filled it back up with the clean tap water with no nitrates in it, and your nitrate level is now at 20 ppm. So pretty much the amount you removed is being like, you get it. So large water changes are the main way to reduce nitrates in your aquarium. You can also do many small frequent water changes. Why would you like to do this? For example, you bring a new goldfish in, and that goldfish might not be used to large amounts of water changes. So to get it used to it, you just do like 25% water change one day, and then the next time you do a water change, you do like 30%, then you add 35%, like that. You slowly increase the level, and doing many small water changes can also help reduce the nitrate level. But you came to this video probably knowing that water changes are a way, but you probably came wondering how to do it like without doing water changes, like how to reduce it while you do a water change, but you're like, I want it to get even less. There's something called the aquaponics method, and the aquaponics method is pretty much having a house plant or something like that. Like you can see Swiss cheese plant in my aquarium, just having a Swiss cheese plant or whatever above the water level, its leaves, its stem above the water level, and having its roots, the roots of that plant in the water. That is the aquaponics method, and aquaponics method reduces a lot of nitrate. Now the main plants used for this are pothos, Swiss cheese plant, monstera, and lucky bamboo and stuff. So it's very easy, just keep the leaves out of the water, because goldfish do not appreciate plant leaves, and they also plant leaves will rot in an aquarium if it's in water. If it's a terrestrial plant and it's in the water, the leaves are in the water, it will rot. So just having the roots in the water and the plant above water makes it so that the plant gets so much carbon dioxide needed for photosynthesis and stuff that it reduces nitrates much faster than a normal aquarium plant would. Now for this you can also use floating plants. Floating plants and house plants are equally as good. My recommendation would be, if you're going for if it's a large tank, you can use monstera. If it's a smaller tank, you can use pothos or Swiss cheese. Okay. Now another way that you can reduce the nitrates is by cultivating anaerobic bacteria. Anaerobic bacteria is bacteria grown without the help of much oxygen, and these anaerobic bacteria remove nitrates from your aquarium. Now there are products like CK Matrix used to cultivate this anaerobic bacteria in it. But I find that anaerobic bacteria is not really grown properly, they don't really grow properly in fish tanks. So I don't know, would I trust the anaerobic bacteria process? And there are many like products that say they have anaerobic bacteria and stuff. I have never done experiments, but I have seen people say CChem matrix works. I don't know. You can test that out yourself. Also, growing algae in the walls, like you can see here the green like algae that's growing in the glass panels inside. That is to help reduce nitrates and to like have as a snack for my fish. Okay. Now how do you reduce it? Like why do you have so much nitrates? Okay. How does nitrates come? The nitrates form by when fish poop. The poop turns to ammonia and ammonia turns to nitrite and nitrite turns to nitrate. So it's the food that they are being fed that's the root of the cause. And you can reduce the amount of nitrates that you get by feeding the goldfish less. Because goldfish that are all fed have produced more nitrates than correctly fed goldfish. That does not mean you have to underfeed them. Feed them right amounts and lessen your feedings, and you will see that your nitrate level is probably reduced. Now some of you guys have high nitrates in your tap water, and the easiest and the only way that I find to safely remove those nitrates is by using RO water. No clue what RO means, but RO water is the way. So the main way to reduce nitrates is large frequent water changes. But if you want to like keep it like I do to control the nitrate level, you can do aquaponics method, anaerobic bacteria growth, algae, less feeding and stuff. Hope this video is helpful for you and you got the information you needed, and if you did, please subscribe, like and hit that share button, whatever. Do what you need to do. Comment if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.